All right, team. Saturday morning, dark dawn. I got a decaf. It's a rock star party so far. It's a weird morning. I can't believe how much activity there is. I mean, you'd almost think it was a holiday. You know, like it was a 3-day weekend and Monday was a holiday. There's so many people out going around doing stuff. You know, if it was a 3-day weekend, I'd be like, oh, they're getting an early start to drive to somewhere or something. But it's weird. Of course, it could be. It's kind of warm. I think it's like it's not summer, but I think it's going to be the first toasty, warm weekend where people could wear shorts probably or something like that. I've been wearing shorts like a lot, but other people don't wear shorts. They're not from around here. Anyway, the plan is me and Long Haul are going to do lawn maintenance stuff. I think we might actually be able to mow. Not like a real mow, but like a make it all the same height mow. Because there's areas where it's growing and areas where it's still dormant. So I think it's going to be a level it all out mow. At least at one. The other ones aren't ready yet. The one just looks like crud. I don't know if it's gonna grow. They didn't water it all last summer, so it's kind of dirt, patchy, not maintained. Anyway, the plan is we'll take the big fat break like we normally take because obviously I can't go work now. I do have some projects, but I really don't feel like doing them right this second. I'll probably do them when we get back or something. Actually, I probably won't feel like doing them then either, but we'll do them this weekend. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go take a fat break, and we'll catch up with you when we do something. All right, team, we made it. Long Haul's running the mower around. This is where you see the dirt? It's where we trim this guy back. I need to work this end and, work a few of these guys. Here, let me go down the other end. I don't know. When I get down to the end, you can see where it bumps out. So I need to work on that little bump out so it's back in a line here. I think maybe get a couple of these that are overhanging. See how that guy, this is the guy we're talking about. He's kind of messing up the program. This other end's kind of bumped out too. So we'll work on that. But the dirt mark, that's where we worked on it a different day and cut it back that much. It's a little brown underneath, but that's just the way it's going to be till it grows back some. And then there's no shortage of these. There's one here, there's one over there. I'm trying not to show everybody's houses and stuff. There's one here, there's another one beyond here, and they're all overgrown like that. What? Long Haul's mowing, if I didn't say that already. He came through and cut this thing off. That was in the bush, obviously. What? We'll get back on it. All right. team, Saturday night, middle of the night. Sorry, I'm just having trouble comprehending it's still Saturday. I mean, it happens every weekend, but some days, it hits me a little harder than others that it's still Saturday. We finished up our lawn care stuff. I trimmed up that bush. I trimmed a little bit of stuff off those other bushes you saw. Not a major trim back, but just got some of the longer ones that were really sticking out. I needed to save room. Long haul was bagging. So we were first mow of the season or whatever, we were bagging. Actually, we weren't really mowing. He was just kind of running around, getting the stuff that was tall and using it like a vacuum, basically. Pick up some of the leaves left over, stuff like that. The lawn did look good. I mean, it was all evened out because there was areas that had grown and areas that were still dormant. I think I mentioned that earlier somewhere. And we did not take one of our own cans. I think until the season gets going, we're probably going to have to take one of our own cans or use our own cans. We still have cans. Those bushes I was showing you, we have cans on the back sides of those bushes. That's where we hide our cans, is behind, there's bushes. And like that one I showed you, we trimmed a bunch off, that really long one. We got cans behind it. That's how we store them at the rental. We put them back behind the bush and nobody knows they're there. That's how we get away with doing that. Anyway, we might have to take our own can just at the beginning of the season to get us kicked off. Because once everything's rolling, we really don't have much that much debris anymore. Mostly it's just run around, pick up the sticks and branches that have fallen, and then mow. And we mulch back, so we don't really have a lot of stuff during the season. What else? Oh, we did come back and clean up here. Luna and Mrs. Duggar and Long Haul have been working on the yard here. I don't think we did a leaf cleanup here at the end of the season. If we did, we didn't get many of them, obviously, because I got 2 full cans of leaves. Got another one out in the street, if you can see it. I can sort of see it. And then we trim this. This is we cut down a tree. This is a bush that likes to try and grow back. The tree wants to grow back, so it grows back as a bush. I think this is that Chinese elm or whatever. Probably really hard to tell from that. I'm pretty sure it's an elm. And I want to say it's a Chinese elm. Also, we went around and reassessed our aspen grove. We're going to trim some more of those guys down. And we did trim some branches on it, but we're going to cut some trees down. I think 3 or 4 more aspens will cut out of that grove of trees we have. I was going to do some garage stuff. I mean, I sort of got the table cleaned off, which means it's time to do a project, right? Because I was going to do it earlier. We got back. I took like a 3-hour nap. At least I think it was 3 hours. Every time I think I take a 3 or 4 hour nap, later I'm told it was like a half hour or something. But I felt like it was 3 or 4 hours, You might know how that goes. I don't know. But I took that nap. And then we did the yard stuff. We did this half can. We topped off that black one or the other black one. I can't remember. One of them we topped off. They were mostly filled before I got on the site. I think that's it, team. I'm just gonna like clean the garage and do some projects that I just haven't been doing. I have not been making effective use of my time. I could be getting a lot more done, but I just haven't been getting it done. And now it's lawn season. Of course, we had a mild winter, so I don't feel like we ever really quit doing lawn stuff. I think I only had to shovel twice, maybe once. So, and it's April, so the chances of us getting another snow are pretty slim. Anyway, I am thinking I'm just going to end the video. Let me think on that some more. All right, team. I think that's what we're doing. I'm going to try and do these garage projects, get them out of the way or done or whatever. And tomorrow, Sunday, I think we got to go look at a tree trim thing, but we probably won't be working on it. I think we're just going to go by and check it out and see if it's something we can do. Other than that, it should be big weekends from now on, or full days, or whatever. Yeah, whatever. We usually only work a half day on Saturday doing lawns, but it's in addition to work. So, yeah, let's call that good. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. We'll see you next week, team.